what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? It is me, Lasty, here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's Tuesday. It's episode 140. Hope you're all doing well. Today we need to finish off the weekend league, and what a job we've got on our hands. A bit of a mountain to climb, seems as I left myself at 5-5 after the first 10 games. Obviously, if we want to get 11, we're going to have to beat our first half of the weekend league score and go 6-4. If you do enjoy, do me a favor today, hit the thumbs up button. 2,000 likes would be amazing. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Now, I mentioned it yesterday, we're slightly getting ahead on videos here just because today I'll be in the car for 4.5 hours. Well, each way. Be in the car for 9 hours there and back for Burnley away in the FA Cup 4th round replay. So it's either going to be a really good day or a pretty forgettable one. I'll let you decide which that will be. Or you'll know probably by the time you're watching tomorrow's video. But going into our final batch of games then. This was Sunday afternoon after I'd filmed yesterday's video before the Tottenham Man City game, which as I'm filming this is currently happening. But yeah, first game of the day. It was against one of those like really calm, possession-based. Absolutely no need to press the sprint button. I'm super okay to just hold the ball for like 20-minute spells. That type of player. So, obviously, not the greatest game to start the day off. When as you could see, he gets the equaliser and it's 2-2. 42% possession, by the way, was me absolutely trying my hardest to play him at his game as well, trying to hold the ball. This one goes the distance all the way to penalties, which I felt was a bit unfair, and you'll see like the stats afterwards. I'll show you where we're at in terms of XG and stuff. But nobody's missed a pen yet. Oh wait, my favourite player in the world, Zinedine Zidane, has ended up getting his penalty saved. But Bale hits a belter, and it all comes down to the final pens. I score mine, so I'm still in it. I've got to save this one though to even carry on, and I'm able to do so. Get in. Sirlot scores. He then scores down the middle. So it's sudden death here. Adama, he goes the same way as Adama shoots, but there was enough power behind it for me to get the goal, and then Ederson is just able to save the final pen. I win the game. I felt like I deserved it. Look at these stats. 15 shots to his 6. 4.1 XG with 2 goals to his 1.3 with 1 goal. 2 goals, sorry. So there we go. We get a win on game number 1 of the day. So now, instead of 6-4, we need to go 5-4 in my remaining games, which it really doesn't sound that difficult, but when you are someone that goes 5-5 in your first few games, it kind of is win-loss, win-loss. So the whole 11-win thing, for me, is a difficult challenge. Now, it's kind of embarrassing because, this is my job at the end of the day. I think after all the games that I've played, I would be better at FIFA than I am. But I guess I don't know what it is. Maybe age is getting the better of me. That's what I like to blame it on anyway. It's a skill issue, though, for sure. Anyway, I think I lose the next one and quit. 3-0, Mbappe. There's always the Mbappe issue, too. Like, whenever I'm against him, things just don't go well. But this is a beatable squad. Look at that. That squad's all over the show. What is this guy doing? Am I going to find it difficult to win this one? Probably. We end up going 1-0 up. It didn't take too long, actually, to get the goal with Drogba there. And then Alawiran knocks it into Drogba. I thought maybe I was offside in the moment. But it obviously didn't give it, so we were obviously fine. And knock it through to Cruyff, who I've been having a bit of a torrid time with this man. I don't know what it was. When I played my first few games in Rivals with him, everything was right with the world. He was brilliant. But then in Rivals in the weekend league this weekend, I don't know. Something to do with his speed just let me down. And I was at the point where, I mean, you'll see it in a bit, we actually dropped Cruyff. It's an odd move. It's definitely an odd scenario to drop a 2 million coin or 2.2 million coin, 5-star, absolute legend and icon of the game, Johan Cruyff. But with the way that I was playing, I felt like maybe I needed pace. That's what I was abusing. I was using and abusing pace that day. So, yeah, Cruyff wasn't quite cutting it for me. But I guess he's still in the team right now. I think I show you when I switch him over. This next guy's got the Team of the Year blue icon Hullet. And that was the difference maker in this one. That and a real willingness for himself to win any means necessary. Second half was pretty much just this guy holding the ball. I tried really hard, constant pressure, team press, really tried to get back in the game, but he was so desperate to get his win that he just kept the ball. As you can see, 66% possession. I just couldn't get the ball off him, and that one goal from Hullet was the difference. Fair enough. So that was the one where I guess Cruyff maybe had a little bit of a pace issue in that game, and that one annoyed me. So just that as a team switch was made to bring Eto'o in, just because hopefully the extra pace that he's got might make a difference. I'm not sure. Cruyff's not exactly slow, but he just doesn't feel fast. I don't know what it is. Either way, next guy's got a 95 R9, so an R9 with a dynamic image. That I am particularly jealous of. But on the counter-attack we go, and we were able to get our goal to go 1-0 up after just 7 minutes. This one's going to be a good one. Or is it? Because he gets the ball to Ronaldo straight from that kickoff. And what is that? What is that defending? Shambolic. How he just glides through. It is what it is. It's R9. He's going to do that, right? But I felt like I defended him really well for pretty much the rest of the game. Yeah, he gets through there, and a couple of minutes after I was 1-0 up, I was 2-1 down. But this game never seemed like it was out of distance for me, out of touch. So we end up getting the 2-2 equaliser, and then the three very pacey attackers that I've got here. Nothing super skillful about them, but just like raw pace and power. And hey, it paid off. It got me up to 3-2. Pogba scores a header from a corner. That's 4-2. Didier's through here. We're just going to knock that one past the goalkeeper with a Travella shot. 5-2. And he didn't insta-quit, but a couple of minutes later, he decided, yeah, you know what? I should have got out of here, and I'm going to get out of here. And he does get out of here. So, yeah, 5-2 win. Lovely stuff. And I think we need 3 more wins. I needed to go... I don't actually know. We'll figure it out. But next guy's got 2 Team of the Years there. A prime Puskas. A prime Pele on loan. He was obviously... That tells me one thing. It means that this guy's desperate. Because he's got some great Team of the Years and stuff. But he obviously needs a win. And, you know, I went aggressive. And actually ended up going 2-0 up here. So... things were pretty good. I had a couple of opportunities like that, and he wasn't really that much of a goalkeeper mover. So the couple of times I shot near post, he actually saved it. But at half-time, I'm 2-0 up, despite hardly touching the ball. He was getting in and around my box with that Pele, but couldn't quite make it happen. And then 5 minutes, 6 minutes into the second half, Alawairan finally gets the step over correct, sprints past the players, gets the goal, green timed. And we can beat FIFA to go. What is that now? What have we got? How many games left? It's either 4 or 5 games left, and I need 2 wins. So not bad. You know, we've caught up with ourselves a little bit. We can kind of go win-loss, win-loss. It would be nice if we could just get win-win-win, you know, and just get our 11. So Eto'o puts me 1-0 up. I'm sure Cruyff would have scored that one as well. And it's definitely not goodbye to Cruyff. I plan on using him a lot. I just felt like I needed something different, you know, a little tactical change here and there to sort me out. 1-1 at half-time against this guy, though. I thought he'd had one shot. That one chance was his only chance in the first half. Second half, his second chance, he goes 2-1 up. Come on, man. I'm having so many chances. Why can't I score all of my chances like my opponents? It's definitely a skill issue. But But Drogba scores there. Lovely stuff. Zidane then sees Drogba again. Do I shoot or cross this? I cross this one in. Eto's there. Great stuff. 3-2 up. Turn the game back around. And it was only going to be one winner at the end of this one. Surlot knocks it through. He sort of does the reverse pass to Adama. And I green time it. I think in off the post. 4-2 after 87 minutes. Surely that's a quit when you see that pause. And eventually he does quit. One win needed from my final 3 games. Surely I can't bottle that. Can I? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not saying I bottle it. Excuse me. Oh, anyway, yeah, 4 points needed. That's 1 win. We've got 3 games to do it. So if we lose all 3 and we only get 3 points, we bottle it by a point. You guys know the maths behind this now, surely. Ramos and Team of the Year Militao to come up against next. And I outdid them on the break with a pacey boost there from Eto and a green time shot with a lot of pressure from Militao on him. Was super happy that Eto scored that. I don't think Cruyff gets away from Militao that much in that situation. But he does manage to equalise. And then look at this from Alawairan. Surely would have been a penalty if he'd have gone down there. But he stayed on his feet and just hit that tiny little finesse P-roller past the goalkeeper. And then Eto is able to get past what was clearly a fairly poor defender. I felt like he was quite good on the attack. But even with his crazy Team of the Year defence, he wasn't actually able to stop me. And all I had to do was just be a little bit calm. It was a little bit like coming up against myself, really. Pretty poor in defence. Rash challenges going in left, right and centre. And then the final goal of my weekend league comes from, I think it was Bremer that got the goal from a lot of deflections after the corner. And we get ourselves up to 51 points. It's actually the same as last week. 2 games spare. So they can be given out to my opponents. Obviously, as you can see here, just switch back to the silver team, and Ipswich Town's goalkeeper Christian Walton scores the own goal there to let my opponent have a win, and then we just let another one in there in the final 2 games. And it's another week where I don't think I've had a free win myself either. They're becoming less and less. I had one guy that was obviously done, and he just paused and quit at 0-0, but no free wins. Anyway, what do we get in the rewards then this week? So, 3 red player picks. Who are we going to get? 83s. I'm going to take Orsolini. Red player pick number 2, 84. And that's the best again. Dante, all right, 40 pace. Love to see that. And then 83s again. Oh, dear. Yeah, the red picks this week for me were trash. Not even one of the good fodder, high-rated ones. But we get a Mike Maignan, obviously was a Team of the Year honourable mention recently. And then someone that was a Team of the Year recently, Virgil van Dijk. That's the game kind of trolling me there, giving me a couple of players that have only just come back to being golds. My Team of the Week pack this week didn't even light up, so I knew it was going to be bad. So I just discard all of that for 30,000 coins. Rare players pack then does give me a walkout. Finally something very good here. And it's Marquinhos. All right, we'll take it. An 88 rated tradable card. Obviously, I'm not saying that Van Dijk wasn't a good pull from the player pick. But we get 2 walkouts in that pack. Laporte was in there as well. And then a walkout Team of the Week for the final one for the Ultimate Pack. And it is one of, if not the highest rated from this week's Team of the Week. Danny Olmo, 88 rated star Team of the Week or star inform, whatever they call it. Lovely stuff. Turns out he is the price. Oh, there we go. We packed ourselves a future star. I'd have preferred it if it had popped up over the inform, to be honest. If I'm being real, that would have been lovely. But yeah, we end up packing Singo and actually I'm gonna sell both of them. Sell the one that I bought. Sell the first owner. Selling Bremer here as well. And after a few things have sold, we've gone from being completely broke to 250,000 coins again. And a couple of fodder players in the club. So Ramos is certainly not out of the question. We've got just under 2 weeks to complete him. And I've got an 87 and 88 rated squad to do that with. For now, I could sell Edison, by the way, but it would screw my chemistry on Cancelo. Maybe that wouldn't matter, though. Who knows? And for now, I could just put Cuadrado and Cordoba back in, keep my coins or use them for Ramos or whatever it may be. But yeah, we did all right in the rewards. We made a decent amount of money despite the red picks being bad and stuff. We made good money on the actual packs. Thank you for watching today. My voice is shot, so glad that the video's now over. Hope you've enjoyed. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. 2,000 likes would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Cheers. And follow me down below in the description. There is a link to my social media, so come follow me over there. Have a great day, everyone. It is a glass of honey and lemon for me with this voice. That's what I'm going to go and do right now. And chill out for the rest of the day. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.